Hey everyone, CJ here. This is a vlog. Apparently, I've been hassled about making one of these. I've never done one of these before, so you're going to have to bear with me. And I decided that I was going to do it about competitive TF2 because it's not something I really do much on this channel, not something that a lot of people know about, because a lot of people comment on YouTube videos about my trading, about MVM and stuff like that, that do I play in a competitive team, and I do. I play in many competitive teams. So I thought it was about time that I did something about it, and that's kind of been sparked by the recent ETF2L signups, which I thought it'd be a good idea to reach out to traders and people who enjoy maybe my YouTube videos and this kind of content about maybe them being interested in playing 6v6 in TF2 in ETF2L, which for those of you who don't know, ETF2L is a league. It's primarily for European people, although American people can play in it, and it's for 6v6 and Highlander TF2. 6v6 and Highlander are two different formats, but season 20 coming up very soon is for 6v6. I'll talk a little bit about 6v6 later, I suppose. But yeah, the signups are up for season 20, the 20th season of TF2 6v6 in ETF2L. The signups have been up for a few days now, and they close on the 23rd of January, which is just over 10 days from my counting. So if you are interested, you should definitely sign up. Definitely sign up. It is a huge opportunity to get to know people, to get better at TF2. I'm going to go into all of that later. But first, I'll show you the site, I suppose. Hopefully this will change very quickly. There we go. So just looking at the website, this is the ETF2 website, and this was the announcement yesterday. Signups are open for the new season. As you can see here, the last team that won the Premiership Division, Season 19, was Ubersexuals. And there is a sign-up link here. I will add it onto the video, and I'll put it in the description as well for anyone who is interested. But the sign-up process is pretty simple. If you are new to playing competitive TF2, just sign up and say, hey, we're new to competitive TF2. We want to play some 6v6, and you'll be placed in the appropriate division. If you're obviously a bit higher, then you need to provide some evidence that you're of that experience and have that skill level. You have to provide some screenshots. But this is the page. The interesting thing about Season 20 is that the divisions are going to be totally different to how they've been in the past. In the past, if anyone's played ETF2L before, will know that there's lots and lots of divisions from Premiership 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And in those divisions there are subsets of groups. Division 4 had about 8 groups, I think, which meant that Division 6 down at the bottom had lots and lots of groups. So even though if you were in the same division, there was a chance that you wouldn't have played against each other because you weren't in the same group. That's all changed with some interesting changes between last season and this. There are now going to be tiers, and it's going to be following the Swiss system that's used basically by the American leagues, UGC and ESEA. Basically, it's going to consolidate it into the 4 different areas. Premiership, which is just going to be for the very best 6v6 players. High, for what was previously Division 1 and 2. Mid, which is previously 3 and 4. And Open, which is available to everyone, which was previously Divisions 5 and 6. This is a really good change, I think. It opens it up a lot more. Obviously, if you're in Division 4 and you got promoted to the Div 3, you're going to be a bit annoyed because you're going to be playing against a lot of the same players. But it also gives a chance for people to prove themselves. So if you're new to competitive TF2 and you're interested in doing it for the first time, you'll be applying for Open, which is the entry level, and you'll be playing against people who are brand new, just like you, and also maybe some people with a little bit of experience, who knows. But that is going to be basically whoever, if you win, you'll be playing against people with a similar results to you. So if you lose your first 5 games, for example, you'll be playing against other teams that have also lost your games. So you'll be matching up against people with similar skill level all the time. And I think that's a really, really good change. It enables people to play against teams of a similar skill level, and there's no excuses of, oh, you only won your division because everyone in your group was a bad team or whatever. It enables people to play against everyone, and you know, it enables more people to interact, I feel. Scrolling down on this page, Hopefully it's showing. Yes, it is. You got the sign-ups here. This is the season schedule. The sign-up started on January the 7th, actually about a week ago now, but they are open until January the 23rd. So if you're interested, please do sign up. You've got 10 days. Just get your friends together and go onto the website and sign up, and just, you know, who knows what could happen. These are the rest of the dates. We've got provisional divisions. That'll be sort of when you sign up, they'll publish a provisional league listing of the divisions that they think people will be in. Final divisions will be the next day, and then it talks about the pre-season playoffs, the main season, which is 7 weeks long, runs from the start of February until about the middle of March. And then there'll be the playoffs for all of the divisions, which regularly in the past the only playoffs have been for the Premiership division, which was usually the top 4, or recently the top 3 teams would play against each other to decide the champion. Last season there were actually playoffs at the end of the season for all of the group winners. So if you won your division, you would play in a knockout style tournament to decide the winner of the overall division. Now I would assume that it's going to be a set number of teams that will be entered into the playoffs at the top of their divisions, and they will battle it out, much like ESEA and UGC. So it says here you can still sign up for your team after January 23rd. You'll be placed on a waiting list and added into the next available week. So there you go. You've still got a lot of time to sign up if you are interested. It's got more information about the playoffs here. Obviously Premiership playoffs, which a lot of people like to watch. And then down here we've got unlocks. Now there's a lot of unlocks already listed, but then this is a full list of additional unlocks, which means new weapons that have been allowed for season 20 that weren't previously allowed. That includes things like the direct hit, cow mangler, lots of things here, lots of things, stuff for the pyro as well, the frontier justice for engineer, that'll be very interesting, and the ambassador, which was used by ESEA and has now been added into ETF2L 6s, and the iron bomber and the quickie bomb launcher are the 2 of the new weapons for Demo Man. So if you have been running those in pubs and think you want to try them out in competitive, why not? Go for it. But yeah, there's lots of information. Once again, I'm going to post the link on the YouTube page and on the description, so have a look, check it out, and if you're interested you should definitely sign up. Back to me. So yeah, for anyone who's interested in TF2, if you want to play some competitive, there's lots of people who are asking me all the time on my stream and on my YouTube, do you play on a team? Do you want to play on a team? You know, do you have any competitive experience? I do. I'm my team. Hopefully I'm making a relative new team. We're going to be entering into the mid, I think it is called. Yes, the mid division. And in Highlander, I'm going to be playing in the high division. I was playing UGC, lots of things. I played all over the place. And people seem to always be a bit skeptical, like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm good enough. I didn't think I was good enough back then, and a lot of people didn't. But unless you try it, you don't know. Just jump in, and you may surprise yourself about how much you're going to enjoy it. If you're an old player who thinks, oh, I might want to get back to it, there's new maps, there's new unlocks, there's a new league system that's going to be really, really interesting, I think. And if you're a player that played a few seasons ago and you want to come back, you should definitely try it out. Now is the time. Now is the time. 2015, it's going to be slightly different for TF2. But this really goes out towards newer players, because I know a lot of people who watch the channel maybe haven't played competitive TF2 at all, and for those of you who have, it maybe the only format is TF2 Center. There's lots of websites. There's TF2 Center, there's TF2Pickup.net. Those are all great sites to go on there and practice playing 6v6. So do it. Really, I don't know how to stress it enough. You should sign up onto the league. I'm looking at my notes here because I did write a few things down because I knew I'd forget, because I'm really bad at these things. It's a great way to improve as well. Lots of people on pub servers, you might call them pub heroes or whatever, go into 6v6 and you'll be surprised about how much you can improve as a player individually, just by playing in a team for a season, but also teamwork, getting to know your teammates. Just get your friends together. You may be surprised. Your friends could be great players, and all together you can make a really good team. You won't know until you try it. I improved greatly as a player when I started playing competitive. I thought I was a good player, and then I started playing comp and I was like, wow, these guys are really good. And then you find ways to improve yourself. You find little techniques, little skills, and it really does help you improve. But also you meet a lot of people along the way, and I've made so many great friends a lot of my teams, my first ever team, was started in a community that I was with, and they were all kind of friends. Some maybe I didn't know as well as others, but they were pretty much friends. That got me launched into TF2 competitive, and that's how I started my way. And since then I've moved on to different teams. I've made friends on other teams. I've made friends in new teams. I've made friends that I want to meet up at LANs. I want to know them for years to come, for life, you know, because they're really close friends. The same could happen to you guys. Try it out. Go on to ETF2L. If you've got some friends, sign up. If you haven't, go on to the recruitment section, see if anyone's looking, or set up a team and say, hey guys, we're missing a scout. 6v6 by design is usually played with 1 medic, 1 demo man, 2 soldiers and 2 scouts. So you have 6 players. So the class limits, you can't have more than 1 medic, can't have more than 1 demo. So if you're good at any of those classes or want to get better at those classes, try them out. And if you're missing one of those classes, there's always the recruitment section on ETF2L to find players who may suit your style, may fit into your team. I don't know what else to say, really. You should definitely do it. I want to play. I've had so much fun playing against people who view my stream and view my YouTube. Honestly, people come into my stream. I remember when I started streaming, and they were like, oh hey, how can I get better at TF2? I'm now playing mixes with them, I'm now playing pickups with them. It's great fun. It is really great fun, and you can meet a lot of great people along the way. So I implore you guys to definitely do it. I guess to summarize, this is my first vlog. I'm sorry if it's shit. I don't know how to do these things. But I thought it would be a good way to to reach out to you guys and just say, look, you guys should do this. It's sorry, that was my TV remote just falling down. You should definitely try out competitive TF2, and if it's not your bag, if it's not something you enjoy, then you don't have to continue. You know, there's no pressure. A lot of people say, oh, there's horrible people in comp, you know, there's people always talk down to you. Not at all. There are, but that's in the minority. And the amount of great people there who are there to help you, to mentor you, to try and get you better, and to help each other as a team, they're in abundance, and you should definitely try it. But that's it. I'm going to stop saying I'm going to stop talking. If anyone wants future vlogs like this, just say in the YouTube and in the description, just say, guys, CJ, this is really good. I like it. Do more. And if you want me to do more, then I can do more. I can talk to you about my competitive months coming up, because there's a UGC season starting for Highlander 6v6, and apparently I'm on a 4v4 team. Don't know how that's going to work out. And I'm going to be playing in ETF2L 6v6 and Highlander. That's all coming up in the next. You know, UGC starts in a couple of weeks. ETF2L starts in, you know, less than a month. It's all happening over the next 2-3 months. If you want me to continue doing vlogs, just let me know, and I'll try and keep you guys updated. If not, I hope this one has done its purpose and inspired some of you guys to go out and try it, and try signing up and just, you know, playing some competitive TF2, and you know, it'll be great fun, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. But thanks for listening. As always, I read all your comments in the description, so let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching.